Flight attendant here. The shit they don't tell you about this job will make you never want to fly again. I was a flight attendant for a major airline for 10 years. We were told to always smile and be friendly, but the reality was far from glamorous. The pay was terrible, and we were constantly on call, never knowing when we'd have to drop everything and head to the airport. We were only paid for the time the plane was in the air, so all the time spent waiting at the airport or dealing with delays was unpaid. We had to deal with unruly passengers, crying babies, and people who thought they were entitled to special treatment. We were responsible for the safety of everyone on board, but most people just saw us as glorified waitresses. We had to go through rigorous training, including learning how to handle emergencies, but we were rarely given the respect we deserved. We were constantly exhausted from the long hours and time zone changes, and our bodies took a toll from the constant pressure changes. We were away from our families for days or even weeks at a time, and it was hard to maintain any kind of personal life. We were often put up in cheap hotels with barely enough time to sleep before our next flight. We were expected to look perfect at all times, even after a 12-hour flight. We were constantly dealing with rude passengers who thought they were the only ones on the plane. We were often the first ones blamed for anything that went wrong, even if it was out of our control. We were paid barely above minimum wage, and the benefits were not worth the stress.